video, I'll be giving you guys updates, some travel restriction which Germany, Italy, Sweden, and Spain have already given to those people who will be arriving from the UK. So if you live in UK most especially, this information is very useful to you for you to know the travel restriction which Germany, Italy, Sweden, and then Spain have already placed against those people who will be arriving from UK. But first, if you know you have not subscribed to my platform Prince TV, make sure you subscribe, put on your notification bell anytime I upload my videos, then you will not be the first person to be notified and know what this video is all about. Alright, those of them be like say my Italian fans, when I always they call me for phone, those people who call me on phone saying that I don't pick my call, guys, you have to get one thing important, that I also do normal activity like you guys. Watch on the screen here, just a few minutes. So if you are seeing there, you will see that I'm doing something. All these videos which I prepare for you guys, I do it at night when una dey sleep. Now they make all this video for now. So if you dey call me say I not pick your call on time, does not mean that I don't want to pick your call. It's because of busyness. Have it in mind that Prince TV is a busy person. So that is just it. Now let's go to the update without wasting time. Let's start with Sweden and see the restriction which Sweden have placed against those people who will be arriving from UK. Now listen attentively. He said, fully vaccinated arrivals from the UK can enter Sweden. He said, fully vaccinated arrival from UK can enter Sweden, but are recommended to take a PCR test on arrival. So if you are fully vaccinated in the UK, for you to enter Sweden, you will still need your PCR test, that is the COVID-19 test, under 48 hours. This is what they are stating here. Now let's go a little bit forward. He said here, fully vaccinated arrival are exempt from quarantine. So meaning that those people who will be arriving from the UK to Sweden, you don't need any quarantine. This is what Sweden government has stated so far. Now let's go a little bit forward here. He said, those who are not fully jabbed must self-isolate for 14 days with tests to release after 8 days. So if you are not fully vaccinated, you are to place in isolation for 14 days. This is what Sweden government have already stated so far. He said, children under 12 years traveling with fully vaccinated adults are exempted from the mandatory quarantine upon arrival. If children under 12 years are traveling with adults who are not fully vaccinated, they are required to quarantine. So now, if you are fully vaccinated, you can arrive in Sweden without having any quarantine. But if the parents are being vaccinated already completely, but the children are not still yet vaccinated completely, age of 12, now Sweden government said that those children have to stay on quarantine first before they can operate in Sweden. So that is update coming from Sweden. Now let's see the one of Italy. He said, fully vaccinated arrivals from the UK must also fill a passenger locator form to get a QR code and show a negative PCR or antigen test result taken within 48 hours before entering Italy. This is what Italian government has stated so far. Now let's go a little bit forward. He said here, those who are not fully vaccinated must also fill in the passenger locator form and show evidence of negative test. Now let's go a little bit forward here. He said, but on top of these, travelers must self-isolate for 5 days and take another PCR or antigen test at the end of the period of isolation and travel to the final destination by private transport only. So now Italy have made it a mandatory that if you are not fully vaccinated arriving from the UK, you have to be taking a PCR test. You have to be having your negative test to state that you are test negative to COVID-19. This is what Italian government has stated so far. He said they must also notify the prevention department of the local health authority of their arrival in the country and can find the contact details on the COVID-19 Numeri Verde Regionale website, blah blah blah. So now let me round up the one of Italy, that the Italian government have made it mandatory that you must have been vaccinated fully, completely before arriving in their country, those people coming from UK. And then if you are not vaccinated, you must prove a PCR test which state that you have tested negative for people arriving from UK, because this Omicron virus, this is why they are putting all this restriction. So that is just it. All right, now let's see the one of Spain. Look at what Spain have stated so far for travelers who will be arriving from the UK. He said all passengers, including children under 12 years old who have arrived by air or sea, must complete and sign an online health control form to enter Spain. This is what Spain government is stating. He said all arrivals from the UK over the age of 12 must be fully vaccinated. He said all passengers, including children under 12 years old who have arrived by air or sea, must complete and sign an online health control form no more than 48 hours before traveling. So this is what this Spain government has stated so far. So everything based on that, you must have been vaccinated before you enter Spain. This is what the Spain government is stating here. Now let's see the last one which we are having here. German government said Germany lists the UK as a high incidence area, so people can only travel there regardless their purpose if they are fully vaccinated. So you see, even German government are now stating that people who have to arrive in UK, they must be fully vaccinated before they enter Germany. He said all travelers entering Germany from the UK are required to complete pre-departure digital registration regardless of vaccination status. So before even moving from that UK, you have to still register pre-departure digital registration regardless of the vaccination status. You see, so all these things are restriction measures. He said visitors who are not fully jabbed can only enter for essential reason and will have to isolate for 10 days with tests to release available after 5 days unless they have recently recovered from the virus. So if you have urgent measures which you have to go and do in Germany from UK, you also have to be isolated if you are not fully vaccinated on your arrival to Germany, and then you have to be quarantined before they give you test of COVID-19 and know if you are able to move, and that is just it. So guys, this is just a little bit update across the European base for those people who will be arriving from the UK to Germany, from UK to Italy, from UK to Spain, and then from UK to Sweden. This is the little bit analysis so far. So what you have to do is that have it in mind that you must be vaccinated before entering in this country, and then most of them state that you have to also take the PCR test which state that you test negative to COVID-19 even when being vaccinated. So that is just it. Till next time again, we'll be together. I remain your host here on this platform, Prince TV.
I will be no you.